Crap, guys. Today we got hit, and we got hit hard with the intro cutscene for Revelations. I have no words for this. I have no words. I don't even understand. It's just so much. It's too much. I can't. So, today we got hit with that intro cutscene. It was sent to me by OSU, and it was 3 minutes long, but it felt like 6 because of how packed with information it was, and it was also mind-boggling. The information that we got hit with in that DLC. Hold on, I'm just gonna go into a party here, but that information that we got hit with, it was just mind-boggling. I don't know, it was so much, and I felt like my brain was gonna explode. Literally, like quite literally, I felt like my brain was gonna explode. I don't even know. Quite literally, I really felt like my brain was gonna explode, but I'm gonna kind of recap on the most mind-boggling information that we got within that intro cutscene, and also within, the other kinda, whatever they sent us the other day. It was, kind of another intro, almost. It was weird. It was good, though. It was kind of like it was the official trailer is what it was. And anyways, so the first topic I want to touch is the map itself, Revelations. Now, what's it gonna be like? Well, my guess is not really my guess, but within the intro cutscene, not the intro cutscene, but within the official reveal trailer of Revelations, it had maps, and like they showed Kino Der Toten, they showed they showed Kino Der Toten, believe it or not. It didn't look like it, but they showed it. It had some trees in it, but believe it or not, they showed Kino Der Toten. It had Kino Der Toten in there. It had Kino Der Toten, but we're talking about not like the old versions. We're talking about like remastered. I don't know how they found the time, but they did, and it's there. Now they have these are the new versions, remastered, just like Der Reese got remastered into the Giant, kind of like that. They have Origins. They showed us. They have Origins. They have Mob of the Dead. Believe it or not, they have Mob of the Dead. They have Kino Der Toten, and they have Kino Der Toten. Those are the maps the 4 maps that they showed us, that were remastered, and also what kind of looked like Shangri-La, but I'm not really sure. I have no evidence to prove it was Shangri-La, because it just didn't look that much like Shangri-La, but it was Shangri-La, kind of. Anyways, so I'm going to talk about how that could be inputted within the game, how it's gonna kind of like work into the game. My suspicion, and OSU's suspicion, is he brought it up earlier, and I've just decided that's what it is. It's exactly what it is. So I learned from him first, so don't quote me that I'm the one who figured this out. No, I'm giving credit to OSU, and he said, these are his words, that all these maps are going to be within one map, and that's going to be Revelations. Which, after I thought, yeah, that's what's going to happen. We're going to be teleporting from map to map, getting all the pieces, just you know, it's going to be weird. I don't really know how it's all going to work out, but I do know that it's all going to be in one map. Now, that is just mind-boggling. Mob of the Dead. Think of it. Mob of the Dead was one of the best maps. It was just one of the best maps. Imagine that being in Black Ops 3 high definition quality instead of this crappy definition in Black Ops 2. Now we have Origins. Now we're just. My brain's gonna explode. We have Origins. We have Origins. We have Origins. My favorite map of all time is gonna be, for once, inputted into PS4 Black Ops 3 high definition. My brain is gonna explode after all, because the whole reason that I went back to PS3 was because of Origins. That was the only reason I went back to PS3, nothing else. Completely no other reason. It's not because I wanted to play Black Ops 2, the campaign and all that, no. I wanted to play Origins. I loved Origins. I cannot express my love for that map. It's my all-time favorite map, and, you know, nobody's ever going to change that. So, they have Origins, and they have where it all started. Where it all started. The first Zombies map in history. The beta, I guess you could call it, of Zombies. The test. Doesnt Der Toten. That's Doesnt Der Toten. And then kind of where the story started, I guess you could say. Where they kind of started to form the story of Zombies, where they decided, okay, Zombies is going to have a story. This is how we're going to make some of our money, and Zombies is going to have a story now. Kino Der Toten. They're going to have Kino Der Toten. Now, within the trailer that we got today, we realized that, what's his name? Dr. Maxis has released, the Shadow Man from the summoning key, and now, Dr. Monte he didn't know that the Shadow Man was lurking inside the summoning key. He didn't know. So that just tells us how much knowledge he has. He doesn't know everything. We thought he did, but he doesn't know everything. Now, I guess you could say, we had the original premise war. And if you think back to Origins, when we had that scraps of paper and it said, premise will fail. What if this is kind of Premise War version 2, kind of the second premise, the second Apothicon War. We had the first one, premise succeeded, but what about now, with that scraps of paper from Origins, when it said premise will fail? I wonder if this time, premise is gonna succeed with defeating the Apothicons. What if the Apothicons rule over? It's a good thought. Keep it in your head. So, I'm gonna call this kind of Apothicon War 2, or Premise War 2. And Dr. Monte, of course, we have, in the reveal trailer, we found out that he's wearing the red scarf, which was found in Origins. And that's a good cap that we put on Nice cap. Now we know who that red scarf belongs to. And we know, thank God, thanks to the other day, a couple weeks ago, when, you know, we were figuring out all the Easter eggs to Gorod Krovi, we figured out Dr. Monte gave us the perks. He gave us the gobble gums. He gave us a lot of the things that, you know, we need to succeed within Zombies. That's just amazing. I can't believe it when I heard that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. We know now. And that's when I finally realized that, okay, Treyarch is gonna put caps and brackets, like when Jason Blundell said he was gonna put brackets. That's exactly what they're doing right now. It's kind of sad to see it, but I think Zombies is ending. Not like this story of Zombies, this Treyarch version of Zombies, this 8-year story with Richtofen and the OG characters, that story. Now, they're probably gonna start up a new story, and that'll be a good story. But it might be sad to see this one go. And I just don't know what to say anymore, because I don't want to see it go. And then within the trailer that we got the other day, we saw Richtofen get completely pissed at Dr. Maxis. We don't know why, but he was pissed. He yelled Maxis, and then he pushed something, so that just tells me that he pushed Maxis. I don't know. But he's pissed at Maxis. I don't know for what. I don't know why. And, you know. But today, we figured out that Maxis released the Shadow Man. So, you know, that could be a reason, but I don't know. But I also think that maybe Dr. Maxis, after all, is bad. There might be a weird twist, because that just tells me if Richtofen's mad at him after all this, he thought Maxis was good, but then I think also that it could be because Maxis released the Shadow Man. But another way, why is Dr. Monte? I know I'm helping. I know I'm jumping around topics, but why is Dr. Monte helping our characters? Why? Is there a reason? Not that we know of, but there probably is. Maybe so Dr. Monte can kind of like twist things towards his own direction, so it can be his turn to rule or something, I don't know. But I kind of think that Dr. Monte is gonna end up somehow being bad. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I think Dr. Monte is gonna be bad. That's just my kinda, like, within the cutscene, the ending cutscene of the Easter egg on this map, I think Dr. Monte is gonna be bad. There's usually twists like that within this game. And the original staffs seem to return. That's just what seems is gonna happen. In my eyes and everyone's eyes, I think they're returning, obviously. Jason Blundell said that he thinks they're gonna return himself. So, Jason Blundell said they're gonna return. That says something. That says something. So, Treyarch, or Call of Duty, whatever you want to call them, they snapped out a picture on Snapchat, and it was the statues. And I think that that's where you're gonna find or build the staffs. That's where the original, that's where they're gonna be built. That's their podium. That's where they are. That's them. That's where they're located. And the reason why they were never found could be because they were within this perfect realm in where the house is. The house is supposed to be a perfect place. Or they could be, I don't know. That's my only guess right now. So it's mind-boggling. I don't really know what else to say anymore, but I think that's all I have to. That's the most mind-boggling, the most intriguing thing about this DLC right now. And also that they released a theme, so if you have the season pass, you can go ahead and pre-order and get this new theme. It's the best theme. I'm gonna keep this on forever. It's gonna remind me of the old times. It's the last time I think we're ever gonna see zombies this way. I hate to see it go. I really do. I hate it. Because this is my favorite game and my favorite story to follow. When I watched the trailer and the intro, you know, I got goosebumps the whole time I was watching that shit. You don't even know. I love this game with a passion. You know, it's gonna be sad to see it go, but, you know, it needs to happen at some point. This can't keep going on forever, the story. but I would like it if they continued it somehow, some way, I don't know. But it seems kind of hard to continue it more because they've kind of put brackets on it. Although that's what everybody thought when Origins ended. Everybody thought that it was kids and they were just playing. They were playing, and what they were playing was supposed to be zombies, and everybody thought that it was just a game. It was in these kids' heads. That's what we were. But it wasn't. They were in the house. So I know I'm just rambling on at this point, but I felt like you guys needed to know the what we know so far about my theories, some of my theories, and what we know about Revelations, which is coming out September 6th. So that's 6 days into school for me. So I'm excited. I'm too excited, I think. I kind of almost shit my pants when I figured out when it was coming out, and then when I saw all the reveal trailers for it in the intros, so I don't know. But that's it, and I'll see you September 6th. And if you haven't checked out the animation video that I created, go check it out. And it's the video before this, and I think I'm gonna make a series out of it and make more animations, except they'll be a lot better. Sorry for kind of like, I didn't know when the car was driving away what to do, so I'll make better animations. So talk to you guys later. See ya.